Hello everybody and welcome back to Granite Shores in City Skylines, where we need to probably expand today because we're running out of just room to do so. So I'm thinking, now there's a couple things I was thinking. If we get over to here, we can have the sewage drop off into the water over there. The issue is we only have 2 expansions and it would take 2 expansions to get out there. And though we could use this one, it's not going to be as usable. So, I do have the unlock 25 too. So once we get up to the top, we can unlock everything and just expand the city like crazy. But for now, I'm thinking maybe buying this one. And let's actually see what we can see off in this direction. So the river does come together from a fork. What new can we see with resources? We can see a lot of metals here and there. There's something over here. I'm not quite sure what. Ooh, that is some mountainous terrain though. Some really mountainous terrain right there. So the metal is in this little area? Was that what that was? And that was the train. Yeah. On this hill specifically. Well, that's going to be hard to extract because that terrain is just absolutely terrible for building anything on. So, oh, we do have an empty landfill though. Let's start emptying this one. How are you doing? You're almost full. Why are you almost full? I have no idea why you're almost full. Which means you should be empty. You're almost full too. Why is this? This confuses me. Maybe that just finished? Oh, let's get that on high speed too. So, in terms of the highway connection, I definitely need to change this, but the biggest problem is this landfill is being in the way right now. Let's actually link the power through here too. That way when we do update this, we can get rid of this chain. And that is linked up there, so that's good. Now I'm thinking, I was actually playing around with the network skins, and it actually has an elevated road. And I was thinking, oh, it would be kind of cool to make like a highway section that went over all this, and then that would be what would go into the area over here. But I didn't like that idea because I'd have to rip up all this road to get the elevated in first, and that's I'm just not gonna do that. But I do want to make the highway underground, and that would allow for this to be its own separate off-ramp too, that we'd have the on-ramp somewhere around here to get into this city. So that is an idea, and I do want to throw it underground under all of this as well. That way this can just be one massive city area, maybe with 2 or 3 off-ramp spots. But the idea being, I do kind of want the coastal area over here too. Lots of large areas that we could get. Not having this corner would irritate the poop out of me though. But I like that idea. Let's purchase this one. We have a ton of money. We're actually making quite a bit at the moment. In fact, do we still have that loan? No, we don't. Okay. And let's actually get all of this up to 100%, I think. And I know that's gonna eat from the stuff, but or eat into our profits that we're making, but ooh, especially the parks. Let's get the parks up to 75. We'll slowly get the parks up as we start making money. And we can limit the school based on how many people are, how many students there are in the city. So, which we're taking care of just fine. Okay, so now that we have all of this to play with, I would say the first things first, let's get the underground highway in, because that's what we're going to need primarily through this. So I do find it weird that map makers always make only one entrance, that there's no other way out of the city. And this irritates me a little bit because every now and then we'll get a truck that comes in that just turns around. This truck right here. He just is coming into the city just to turn around. No other reason, just adds traffic. So, and it looks like it might be 2 trucks at the moment because no one's actually leaving. Oh no, I clicked on this, so. But still, 3 trucks that are just coming in to turn around. 4 trucks because that middle line is doubled up back there. Yeah. 5 trucks that are coming in just to turn around. Yeah, so that's... If you're a map maker, please have 2 exits to your city and an interchange so that they can transfer around. Otherwise, it literally just causes extra traffic for whatever city they're coming into. Because they just turn around. They don't do anything. They just... Yeah, turn around. But, that being said, let's actually start with the ideation of getting this highway in. So we will want to make it out of normal road at first so that we can... the nose itches. So that we can have it nice. Okay, so the problem is you want to them to merge into the slow lanes, which is typically on the right side, correct? But if I do it normally, like the easiest way to get them off will be just coming out the middle, which is typically the left side. So what I'm thinking is we go a little European here. And what we'll do is we'll have this side actually being the leaving the city. That way the roads can just drop down and connect very simply. And being one away from that will allow plenty of room for it to drop down and connect, I do believe. So we'll have it out to here. No, we'll have it out to one short of there. Because we want the highway to curve. So out to there. And the curve point is somewhere in here. So. And we'll have... Can we actually start under the road? Come on. Just 1 pixel. That is not under the road. Okay, so it looks like we're going to have to start... Oh, and it's 1 off in general. So actually, we don't need to start it under the road. Just that 1 pixel off. So like right there. And then this runs through the entire city. Over to here, at least. Just underneath you. You know what? We'll come a little bit out. It's going to irritate me to try to get that underneath that one. So that's fine. Starting from you. Lining up with you. A little bit sharper at the far end there. I did put in a couple more drains, so this rainwater should be dealt with pretty easily. And they are actually getting upgraded because they are considered waterfront for some reason for a moment. So they are upgrading. They will downgrade. Eventually. They'll complain about the area not being nice anymore and downgrade. So, bit of an issue with that. Can I get... See, once it crosses a road, the highway, the little road guideline bit disappears. And I don't quite like that because this is an underground road. I want to link it to another underground road. So right there. So the idea is well, why can't I connect it? So why can't I see the guideline for the other underground road? So, this side could be a little further out, I guess. And this will need to be somewhere over here. This is going to be a really small turn for the highway right there. Okay, and we'll just extend this all the way out. Slope too steep. Well, why are you trying to come out of the ground? That's my question. Well then... Oh, because it's trying to maintain minus 9 meters. Is that level? Pretty close. That actually looks like it would be the best. Right? Maybe a little low. We will have it start elevating a little. Because as it goes through here, it is going to want to pick up a little. But I think that's good. We may even have this one kind of come out and kind of bridge across. But I don't know. Because we do have houses right there and the water just right there. So we'll see. But we do have a very sharp turn for this highway. And my nose. Excuse me. A little bit of a sneeze right there. I really don't like this one though. Ah, what's the button for it? It doesn't even say the button. So we actually need to extend this one out just a little. To make this curve just a little more fair. I think it's that one, right? Yeah, because this one is... We said the curve was right there. This one is definitely a little bit closer. So let's have it go to there. And curve. That looks a lot nicer. Okay. So we have our two main highway lines going through the city. And can we actually put this underneath? No, I want you to maintain the underneathness. No. Okay, I guess not. So, we'll line it up out here, then. Again, it not showing me the... Right to there lines up, because it lines up with the little junctions. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So, once this is empty, we can actually start doing stuff. Unfortunately, the trash facilities are full, but that's fine, because as time ticks by, it just means we get more money. So I'm not complaining too much about that. We do need to build out the massive industrial up here as well, though. Maybe that'll be for an episode 2 or down the line. It is emptying, it's just taking a long time. How much does each landfill actually hold? Able to hold... Is that million? Holy cow. We can process almost 1 million a day, but half of that is being used by the city, so about... Or 500,000 a week, or 1 million a week, so... About 500,000, about. It's a little less. In fact, it's about 40,000. So that'd be double. So 2. And 100 weeks to empty 1 landfill. Okay. So that's why it's taking so long. It's going to take us 100 weeks to actually empty that. But let's see what we can do here. Are you leveled up all the way? You're not really leveled up all the way, and there's just stores set up very randomly here and there. I think it's about time well, first of all, let's make sure that there's no oh, there is residential in the commercial areas. We don't want you here. Actually, can I continue this as a back road? Slope too steep. Just to go up that? It's okay if it does that, which I don't get. But then can you go up that? No, you can't. Okay. But if I extend you out to there, you could connect right there. Even though that wasn't an actual 90. Just having a back road for the vehicles to move along, I think, would be actually very nice. That way, if you're trying to leave the city, going down onto the main road would be the best. But until then, this back road. Although, now that I think about it, having the zones go sideways off of this main road probably would be best to cut down on how many intersections there are. Speak of which, is something I have to fix. Because I don't want any actual lights going down this. Stoplights to get onto it, but... And this is why I need to fix it, is that the street lights would be okay if there wasn't a street light every block. And even cities don't have street lights that often. Ones that do, I would think, are pretty jammed with traffic. So, therefore the trams don't have to... They'll have to stop to get out, but after that, they just go. So, they'll also speed up that as well. Okay, 24, 25. So you're not picking up a lot of people. And the idea of putting the ones on the way back is that it splits up the trains. If I only had one and it returned, then everybody who would want to go back from this area would actually get on any train going that way, which then might be full. So, by that point, because of the people earlier in the thing trying to get back. So, it's good to have people going both ways. Not to have too many too, because by the end of the line, it probably can get pretty full. Maybe not. Now this one, having 2 is probably not very intelligent, because it's going to turn around and just come to the other side anyways. But that's fine. Are you empty yet? You're getting there. We are waiting on this one guy. But we're examining the city too, seeing what may need changes and whatnot. That's right, you are stop signed, so that's why you're backing up a little. So that's fine. But we could put some housing in here, is what I was thinking. Can get rid of these... not underground. These little walkways. Yeah, let's see how we can maybe zone this up with parks and then get some houses in here. Okay, we can put a 2 right there. A 4 right there. That way that's 4. We'd need a 3 for this last one. We'll balance it by just making 2 3s right there. We need another 2 on this side. A 3 right there to divide those 2 up. How big is this? That's a 4, that's a 5. Which means that 3 3s? No. Yes. Yes, 3 3s. Okay. Oh, and you updated that so that now it needs to be a 3. Yes. There we go. Well, it can be a 3 either way and not mess up much, so. So, let's get some housing in here. Now again with the back-to-back though, I don't like it, but these parks should allow water through them. And that's kind of the major idea here and why it would not be necessarily as much of a problem. We can have a 3 there. Need to either have a 3 or a 4 right there. Be too big, that's 6 wide. Maybe if we had a 2, that'd be 7 wide. Yeah, we'll do that rather. Get rid of that. Put a 2 right next to it. That'll only be a 3, but then this one will be 2 3s. And then 4, 4, 4. And then just a set of 3s right there. You! Go away! Did I not get rid of this guy last time? Oh my gosh. Okay, that's predefined that we need a separator right there. That is 4, thankfully. 2 3s? It looks like. Yep, 2 3s. Nothing can be placed on that, although it can be zoned, which is interesting. And then we're not going to have anything on the front road there. In fact, everything on the front road will be upgraded to high density once we get it. So let's get this in. Just like that. See how that levels out, because that is quite the hill there. It's not terrible. I've seen worse. There's space between these two, so it's not that bad. But right here, this lot has a lot of backyard, so it slopes up very nicely. And then it gets kind of steep for this one to have its backyard, but then it kind of slopes down. So yeah, I don't think it's a problem. Those bollards catching anyone who's tumbling down the hill in that direction. That's why I actually have them back there. But that should get us a couple more people in. And actually possibly overload the schools. Nope, schools are doing okay. Okay then. Are you done yet? 2%. So almost. And then we can pause it and get this orchestrated a little bit better. Of course, you're going to have to move. Or at least move over. And we should actually get just the big hospital in here somewhere. Because then that would cover everything. In fact, somewhere like right there, because that would just get rid of some houses at the moment. Because that is actually the middle of the city. Yeah, so we'll just throw that in right there. Get a big fire department in. Yeah, we'll have the fire department on the main road. Oh, well, no, because they can't turn around from there. Have it on this road, and then they can go whichever direction they need to. And then have a big police department right there. And I think that's pretty good that we can actually probably get rid of these. Like, say I took you off. Yeah. Okay, so you're a fire department, though, and we actually... Right? You're a fire department? No, that's a police station. Okay, well, the industrial up here does not have very many... We'll keep it one off. So we'll move the fire department up there as well. Medical, if we moved you... You still have a lot of coverage down there. We don't have any coverage up here, though. So we'll move you up there. You are a police station. If we moved you, no harm, no foul down there. So we'll move you. Actually, up into that corner, because I think that would be a little bit nicer. And a small fire department up there as well. Ooh, and there's a medical clinic up there as well. No, I like it off the road right there. These are a little more businessy. So, if we took that off though, say put it up here, even though industrial doesn't really... Oh, but it does make them happy, so okay, that's good. Okay, yeah, so just like that. So we have some massive services right there, which should help. Which do help. They covered this entire city area. They only don't cover up there just by a little. So we didn't reduce any costs, though. Because we just moved items around. And excuse me, I'm hiccuping. I've been hiccuping all morning. Give me a second, I'll get a drink of water. Ah, water. A liquid life. Anywho, now that landfill is gone, I had to think of the name of it for a second. Let's actually delete this line, as we do have power connecting through there, so nothing should turn off. And let's go to roads. Let's go to... Actually, you know what? We can actually make the turnaround up here somewhere. And I kind of like the idea of that. Oh, we have actually people walking over to the industrial. That being said, I should actually... That being known, I should actually connect it. Let's actually do that, though. We'll upgrade this one right here to tram. Let's actually connect the... With the... This is a temporary pedestrian. Just to get them... Allow them to walk over there if need be. We probably actually already have people coming to use this, but... Yes, actually, people are already using it, so yes. But we need to pause for a second. As we do need to actually... We never upgraded the highway. Down here. So let's upgrade. Ooh, that's right. This side is easier to see it. Let's upgrade all of this. Now the thing is that this needs to be turned around, because remember, we're going to have the outgoing on this side. to make it easier to connect. So let's have that go all the way down. And that is the alarm, which means it's the end of the episode. So I won't quite finish this off. I'll bring you guys back before I finish this off so you can see how this is connected and how I'm going to reorchestrate this. But for now, that is the end of the episode. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do leave a like. And as it does help the channel, and do subscribe if you're not already to catch the next episode as it comes out. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, be sure to leave those in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you as quick as I can. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good one. Goodbye.